What's up, guys? 4:30 Tuesday morning. I do not want to be up. Got more sleep than last night. Yesterday, I finally just needed to sleep enough that I laid down. I think I slept for a couple hours, like from 3:30 to maybe 5:30. Felt a little better. Got up, did some work, got some stuff done, um, and then at about 10:30, probably got in bed. 11 o'clock, I think, turned the lights out, slept. Um, but then, fucking, it's not so much. It's moved kind of up. It's like at the base of my skull on the back. Still functioning, still getting stuff done. It's just to the point where I can't lay down anymore. So get up, right? Fucking 3:30, should have got up. 4:30, I'm up. Should have got up at 4, but like every 5 minutes I would just turn a little bit. And that's the thing, right? All the shit against you, all the things people do that affect you in a negative manner, all the things that you're prohibited from doing, all the things that were taken away during last year, right? All the lockdown and shit. The biggest hindrance we have is us. It's that inner fight. It's your inner bitch that says, man, you hurt. You should just lay here. Um, you need to sleep, right? It's the fight with ourselves that does more damage than what other people do. Because there's a ton of people through all this shit that got a lot of stuff done. We got a lot of stuff done. I got a lot of stuff done. The people around me got a lot of stuff done this last year. We've made a lot of improvements. Even with everything that happened, we still moved forward greatly. There's Magnus right there. And with everything you couldn't do, there was still tons and tons of shit you could do. And last night somebody was like, hey man, just tell me something to give me hope. Help me, to have my best life. And your best life, you have to create your best life. It's not somebody else has taken something from you. It's not somebody's going to come give you something that makes you have your best life. Your best life has to come from you doing your best. You have to create something. And sometimes it's the things that are taken away from you. It's the things that are kept from you, or the things that you don't have that allow you to have your best life. It's just operating with less that allows you to do more. We're just complacent. And I say we, I mean me. I get comfortable. I get complacent. Comfort breeds complacency. And that's the case, man. There is so much stuff you can do, and there is so much stuff that you don't do because you're distracted by it. There are so many things around, and it's always the phone. It's always the social media. You know what would happen if you turn the news off in your life immediately, especially in, like, let's say the last 30 days, everything that happened in the last 30 days. Had you not watched it, not focused on it, if every time somebody on your social media commented something political from either side, right? Unfriend them, or don't unfriend them, snooze them. There's a snooze button, so you don't see anything they post for 30 days. If you took all of those people, every time they said something, and you read their post, and you saw several posts from them a day, and you said, this does not make me better. As a matter of fact, this distracts me from being better, and these comments do nothing other than sidetrack me, right? I can't affect them. I can't change them. I can't smell them. I can't taste it. Executive orders, when are they going to go into effect? A bunch of the stuff that Biden just undid, that Trump put into effect, you know that none of that shit had even come to fruition? It hadn't even happened yet. Sucks. Doesn't make any sense, a lot of it. Piece of wire here on the ground. But it hadn't happened. So yes, it was taken away. Yes, it was going to happen, but you hadn't even experienced any of it yet. And for the most part, most of it wouldn't have affected us. So if you just blocked those people, imagine what you would start to see, right? If it's not adding to you, it's taking away from you. And you don't have to get rid of those people. Just make it so you don't see them for 30 days. Imagine where your head frame would be if you just followed people on social media that were creating something that you want to create and helped give you ideas or teach you something or put you in a head frame of motivation, right? Just think about that. Try that. Me included. If I'm just constantly saying shit that is distracting you and does not add to you, snooze it for 30 days. Just don't see any of those people. When you get up, as soon as you watch this, and you start scrolling through your feed, if you see negativity or distraction, just curate that feed for 30 days with nothing that doesn't, only shit that adds to you. Just imagine what your capability would be at that point, because it's all distraction and division. That's what they need. They need you distracted, and they need us divided. That's why you couldn't go to Thanksgiving. That's why you couldn't travel. That's why you wear the face mask. As soon as you wear that face mask, people don't talk to each other. People don't look at each other. People don't have conversations. And then that group of people doesn't realize that I'm fucking done with this shit. I am not going to let you do this to me anymore. And when 1 becomes 2, becomes 4, becomes 8, becomes 16, 32, 64, right? That is dangerous. The government only governs you because the people allow them to. And they are worried right now. Look at all the shit going on, right? They don't want you to make your own money. They don't want you to maneuver and not need them. They need you to stand in that line to get that food. They need you to stand in that line to get that check. Pay registration on, do all this bullshit, right? Does that affect you? Does it help you in any way? Go to the DMV, and I know a guy has multiple back surgeries, multiple leg surgeries, just had a leg surgery, and the DMV is like 5 hours. Can I have a chair? No, you can't. COVID. Are you not aware of what's going on? No, you can't have a chair. The dude has fucking holes in his leg. She's like, well, maybe you should apply for a handicap placard. He's like, I have a handicap placard. It's those people, right? Always a distraction, always holding you down, bureaucracy. How much of government, how many people get fucking paid for doing a job that is not needed? When really man can be governed by 10 laws? Stop and think about that. Cut the distraction, make time for fucking future movement, forward movement, positive movement, and watch what happens in the next 30 days as you cut that shit away from you. And you could cut it all out in the next hour just by scrolling through your feed and hitting that snooze button. Use the time, create something that will benefit you and your family and your future family. I think I feel a little better. I'm gonna go in here and do work.